Oh no, one more thing, one last thing. I'm sorry. The homelessness situation in our city, where we have homeless people, especially on Washington Street at the church across from the bank. I know there's not a department within social services that does handle homelessness, but there is an adult protective service department. Does social service or the members of that department look at the homeless situation in the city at all?
Our adult protective services, receives referrals, and based upon the referrals, so if somebody reports an instance where they think that something's going on with a family or something like that, we actually would then go out and make an assessment as to whether or not the claim is actually warranted or not. We still do have some individuals who use our address as their mailing address, but as the pandemic has happened, that has reduced itself significantly. So we can't identify whether or not someone is homeless based upon, unless they tell us on their application. And so we're stuck with self-disclosed information as far as how that would work.
So what I'm asking is, if we have people who sleep outside at night on the church steps and are considered homeless based on their actions, is there anything that the Department of Social Services can do about this social ill in our city?
Council member, on Thursday of last week, we participated in the point in time count for the homeless. We participated in it for Petersburg. We're looking for we're waiting for the response to come back. The last year's point in time count did not identify a significant number of homeless. What we're finding is that residents are hanging out in various places. It could be the church steps, because they move from transit to the church steps and that kind of thing. But in the evening, when they did the count, I'm waiting to get the official number. They're not finding it. So it feels like lots of time people have some place that they're going and don't necessarily want to go while there's an opportunity. Our homeless population is very social, but the Homeless Coalition, who led us through the point in time count, have been heavily funded to help address that issue. So if we're finding folk who are actually homeless, and we can refer them directly to the Homeless Coalition, who has resources, and their resources have even increased. So whereas Petersburg doesn't have a facility called a shelter, we still do have resources to help residents who fit that category.
Yeah. And they also still, based upon their incomes and stuff like that, they still qualify for SNAP and Medicaid if we can get them to fill out applications.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Any more questions from members of council? All right, thank you, Ms. Tyus. Thank you, Mr. Stevens, for your report.
Thank you, Mayor.
Next is B2.
Okay, next we move on